So it has been, I think, just about a month exactly since I've gotten my Xbox One X. I said I was going to do an unboxing, but I actually broke the lens of my camera and didn't get a new one until last week, I believe. So I wasn't able to do an unboxing and really talk about it a whole lot earlier. So I'm making this more as a follow up. So, of course, the Xbox One X is $500, which it sounds like a lot of money, and it is. But what you are getting in terms of power and the technical aspects of it are for $500 is actually really really cheap. Of course, to get the full effects, you're going to have to get a 4K TV, which during Black Friday, one of my coworkers actually managed to pick up a 4K HDR10 TV for, I want to say it was $300, which is insane. The 4K TV I got back in, it was like September or October, actually was just over 400, which that's a good deal, but 300 is insane for a 4K HDR10 TV. And his was like 55 inches. Mine's 43, but I have nowhere to put a TV that's 55 inches. So I had to scrounge around for a smaller 4K TV. And so far, my Xbox One X, I've liked it a good bit. Some games don't get you can tell they aren't taking full advantage of the power they have with the Xbox One X. Call of Duty being one of them. Deus Ex Mankind Divided says it's Xbox One X enhanced, but I haven't seen really any difference with Deus Ex Mankind Divided compared to the base version. The frame rate may be a little bit smoother, but that's the only thing I've been able to tell at all from the base Xbox One version. Assassin's Creed Origins, which is what you're seeing, looks damn freaking great, though. You probably can't tell super like how great it is. I've punched up the quality to try and get as much out of my capture card as I can, but it doesn't do 4K. It barely does 60 FPS. I have an older model, Elgato, so you can't really see how the full graphical quality is going to be. Which this is 1080, so it's probably going to look pretty good, but I'm pretty sure Assassin's Creed Origins runs native 4K. I might have to go double check that. But definitely some games are better than others. The 360 game that I demoed, Oblivion, it's definitely a good bit better in terms of frame rate, since the base 360 version of Oblivion chops like hell. And you can tell the Xbox One X version, it's definitely a lot smoother than the base 360 version. And I thought the lighting actually looked a decent bit better as well. So that's a good bonus there too. But so far, I do think it is going to be worth it to get an Xbox One X if you are that enthusiast class who really likes graphics. But $500, it's a tough sell still to the more casual crowd who's going to wonder, is the difference going to be that much? I mean, is it worth it, since the Xbox One S's now are probably going for like 300 to 400 at the absolute most, and not to mention my Xbox One X only has a terabyte hard drive, so I have to get my other. Well, I have the external for 2 terabytes, but I'm going down from 3. I don't have nearly as much stuff installed as I did on my Xbox One S. That was 2 terabytes, and then the 1 terabyte external. So I don't have nearly as many games installed, so that's kind of a pain in the butt. But I could just dump a bunch of old 360 games I got for games with gold I haven't touched anyway. So the only other problem that I've seen so far with my Xbox One X, and I think this is actually more my TV, is that the color's screwed up. But the yellows are like really mustardy yellow. But that could be my TV. I'm still having a little bit of trouble trying to get that ironed out. It looks good on some games, and other games it's like, what the hell is going on? Why is this yellow not yellow? Or this Call of Duty World War II logo that I'm staring at right now is not yellow or gold at all. It's like a brownish yellow. So that could just be my TV. I'm pretty sure it is my TV, but it's still something I think is worth noting just a little bit. So the Xbox One X, so far I like it. I haven't gotten too much out of the games that I got for it so far. Not super far into Assassin's Creed Origins yet. I'm working on it. I'm like level 14 or 15 so far. I did pick up Witcher 3, and during the Xbox sale, it's got a 4K mode and a performance mode, and the performance mode is freaking amazing. So the games that give the options between performance and full graphics, I think that's the way to go. But had CD Projekt Red doing that, and they're like the Jesus good guy of gaming right now to Activision, EA's Satan. So do with that as you will. I definitely say if you've got the TV, the 4K HDR TV, I think you should go for it if you're interested. Just try and like trade in your old Xbox and maybe some old games to knock some money off that $500 price point. But I think if you got the games for it, if you're interested in like Assassin's Creed, Witcher 3, some of the 1X enhanced games, I say go for it if you've got the 4K TV. It's a damn fine system.